Hi, John. How are you today? It's
I'm
great
doing
to
great.
see you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Good to see you too.
this documentary has a very heartwarming message about immigrant families and the challenges that they face with their kids. I want to know if there's one thing you want audience to walk away with from that movie, what would that be?
Well, I mean, these are beautiful immigrant stories that you don't see enough of. And I think when you see how heartwarming this movie is, how kind, how beautiful they are, how they value, the same values that we have about family. And all they want is the best for their children, and they sacrificed everything for that. And when you see that, you can't be a grown man or a grown adult and not cry. I mean, I was moved several times. I'm so glad I was in a room by myself because I was ugly crying.
Which part of the movie did you relate to the most?
I guess Harry, because she was translating for her folks. I translated for my folks. You're doctor, lawyer, advocator, social worker. You become everything for your parents when they don't speak English because you have to translate for them. But at the same time, it gives you an incredible sense of importance because you're the most important person in their family. And I think that helped me get to where I am today.
Your family immigrated here when you were only 3 years old
Yeah.
from Colombia. Other than communication, what other challenges did you face as a kid?
Well, there's a lot of challenges because we were in a really rough neighborhood in Queens. It was really rough back then, not so much anymore. Very gentrified. Uh, my parents had to work a lot, and so there wasn't a lot of time to be with my parents, and I was alone a lot, which gave me an imagination, a great imagination that fed me later in life. But yeah, they were working like 3 or 4 jobs. You know how immigrants do. They're like workaholics.
What would you say to your fellow artists and creatives who are at pocket lines right now during the WGA strikes? What would you say to them?
To say to who?
The strike, the writers' strike that's going on right now.
To who?
What would you say to your fellow creatives, the writers?
Crazy. I was on the picket lines in New York City a couple times, and I'm in total solidarity with my fellow writers and my fellow actors. Today we're making that decision, whether we're going to strike or not, in solidarity and to fight for our own, protections against AI, residuals that are non-existent with the streamers. There's a few of the important things that we're fighting for.
Congratulations on your season 2 of your show. Do you have any insights? What could the audience expect in this season 2?
Oh, season 2 is going to be off the hook. We're going to continue with the Latin Legends dinner where we sit down with Latin legends and talk about uncomfortable subject matter. We're going to still do a lot of political. We're still going to do a lot of historical. And at the same time, we're going to be eating, drinking, and laughing and dancing.
Nice. And what about locations? Any cities that you're already going to visit?
I'm not allowed to say. I want to say, you trust me, I want to say it's something. I can't. I'm not allowed. Philadelphia.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much,
you.
Sean.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
You can find Translators film produced by U.S. Banks on translatorfilm.com. Don't miss it.